Welcome back. I'm Tanya from Tanya's Witchy Kitchen. And how are you doing today? So there is stuff all over social media about what is good in soap and what is bad in soap. What you should use, what you shouldn't use. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about fragrances and colorants. And there is a whole bandwagon. It's kind of like, it's almost as bad as the melt and pour is not a soap making. You're not really a soap maker if you do melt and pour versus cold process. And that's just not a thing. You're just using a different base if you want to look at it that way. It's like baking a cake, right? When you're making from scratch, when you're making from a cake mix, you still get cake. So I really don't like when people bash the melt and pour people. And the other thing is I don't like when people bash the people that use fragrance oils or the people or essential oils, or they're bashing them because they're using micas or titanium dioxide or black oxide or green oxide or all the oxides, right? And the colorants, because they're not using natural colorants and natural clays. Don't do that to people. And the thing is a lot of soap makers, they have a little bit of everything. And that's me. I have a little bit of melt and pour, which I make from scratch myself, but it's still melt and pour. My cupcakes are sometimes melt and pour, the Lilo and Stitch ones. And there's also the thing with the natural clays and the unscented soaps. I do those too. Why? Because there's a variety of people who want different things. Because people are all different. And we need to embrace that we are all different. But anyway, I'm getting away. But anyway, today we are doing a unscented, clay only, natural as can be, as possible as I can be, cold process soap. So let's chit chat at the end and let's go check out my Calamine and Buttermilk soap. Okay, into our soap. This is Calamine and Buttermilk. Not remake, but you know what I mean. And yes, I actually do put kaolin clay in here along with a good amount of calamine powder, which is it's a clay. So calamine is a clay. And it's the small amount of iron oxide that gives it its really pretty color. As far as skin property goes, it helps calm irritation, relieves itching, stinging, burning caused by rashes or bug bites. It's great anti-inflammatory. You can use it for tons of things. You can use it in your bath. You can use it as a spot treatment for acne. It's great in face masks. Yes, it's just a beautiful, beautiful clay. And you've seen calamine, you know, like if you ever had chicken pox and you got the calamine lotion that's liquid as heck. I never understood that, but I figured they were looking for concentration, spot concentration more than like an actual lotion. You know what I'm saying? So getting this all blended up, there's really not much to my soap. It's literally just a soap base with most of my liquid. I'll say 2/3 of the liquid is buttermilk, while the other third is just a distilled water. Now, I will be honest, I do not put the buttermilk into the lye solution until the lye solution is totally cold. I don't want to deal with the whole scorching thing. So that's why I dilute with water and then add my buttermilk after it's cool. If you're using raw buttermilk, you could also add it at trace. Let it come to a thick trace and add your buttermilk then. If you're using buttermilk powder, you just add it with the powders in the beginning with the oils and do it that way. And so the combination of all these ingredients makes such a yummy, okay, not yummy, don't eat it. I already have one customer who's constantly asking me about eating the soap. And which was the joke. So on my last soap labels for summer, I put, please do not eat the soap. And I know some people are like, oh, she's just weird. And I was just like, no, I'm just catering to a customer who thinks he's hellaciously funny because he made candy. Him and his wife did freeze-dried candy. And so we would just, swap stories back and forth about whatever. And yes, it just became a running joke. So, yes. And yeah, don't eat the soap. But it makes just a beautiful, silky lather. I mean, it's big bubble, but it's silky at the same time. And that is all because of the buttermilk sugars that are in the soap. So one question people ask is, how much calamine can I put in my soap? Well, let's see. I think you should put whatever you want in there. No. Okay, basic thing says 1 to 2 tablespoons per pound of base oils, although some people load it up to 4 tablespoons per pound of oils. Now, if you're going to do something like swirls and something like that, although from my point of perspective right here, mine didn't set up super fast, but it did set up, and because of the calamine, the type of clay it is, it can accelerate your soap better. So if you're going to do something with intricate swirls or something like that, just disperse the clay first in some oil or water on the side, and then just add it when you need it, like when you're ready to do your swirls and everything else. I do not normally CPOP the soap. If I do, it's at a very low temp, or like the oven's, just preheated to like 140. Like you can see, like it cracked. It cracked. It doesn't normally crack, so I'm a little disappointed at that one. So get ready for some glycerin rivers. Holy, yeah, definitely went through gel phase, and we have lots of glycerin rivers, which, it isn't a bad thing. That means the glycerin is present in the soap, not like Syndet bars, synthetic detergent bars, that they have removed all the glycerin as a byproduct and filled it with chemicals for you to enjoy. Here are the bars when I first cut them, unscented, remember? And here are the bars when they are totally cured. Interesting, ain't it? That's a really, really great bar. It is. Very, very nice bar. As for me, people have been gone taking vacations. And I'm not talking work. I'm talking from my household. Just up and leaving me. And so I have been playing chicken duty. Babysitting chickens, feeding chickens, watering chickens, cleaning chickens. The chicken coop does need a cleaning, but I'm not sure if I'm up for that unless my son helps me, because they usually use the loader or the tractor. And I don't drive the tractor. And if you say, why can't you drive a tractor? Oh, I can drive a tractor. The problem is around here, if you learn to do something, you are stuck doing it. And so therefore, I refuse to drive the tractor. My husband brought home a bunch of geese. 12 geese to be precisely, and they are not like our other geese. And these are loud geese. Louder than loud can be. They're afraid of the rabbits, but they just do their little thing. They're like in this group, And then we got some ducks. Oh man, was our duck so happy he could hear them in the trailer when they drove up. Rabbits have not been butchered yet. I'm pretty sure they are getting under the chicken coop. From in the chicken coop, they are getting under the chicken coop. And I am positive they have a nest down there. So that's going to be a whole nother boatload of something in, I don't know how long it takes rabbits to have babies, but yeah, so if anybody wants a baby rabbit, let me know. Yeah, but it's been so hot, so very, very hot that, I'm just like, get outside until the evening, and then I'm like running my butt off. Water the garden because it's hotter than heck. You know, water the chickens, and they go through a lot of water, amazingly. Water the bees, check the goats. It's crazy. But anyway, that's all I got for you today. So I will leave you with 3 things. Be kind, be forgiving, and be you. And as always, I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by. I'll see you next time, and God bless.